Hello there. Hello, kings and queens. How are you guys doing today? It's such a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful day. I feel so peaceful. I feel like skipping. Anyway, sorry about that little glare. So, you guys, well, first of all, thank you for tuning in again. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know you're watching. So, most of you guys know, I have been eating a plant-based, aka vegan diet for 10 and a half years now. There have been a few times where I put my coworkers up to a challenge to eat plant-based in the past. This time I decided, you know what, I'm not going to make them eat plant-based. I'm going to just challenge them to eat whole foods. Whole foods for 7 days. So I'm going to show some clips of them talking about their experience in a moment. But you know, it's okay to eat junk food and processed things every now and then. But the majority of your diet should be focused on whole foods. That is the way you're going to feel your best. Whole foods meaning things that are born the way they are. There's no ingredient. It's just what it is. A potato, beans, rice, nuts, seeds, vegetables, fruit. Okay, stuff you put in smoothies, salads, blah, blah, blah. So, whole foods should be a majority of your diet. I feel my best when I'm eating whole foods. Even though I eat a plant-based diet, there's so much junk food out there. And I think there's probably always like one day out of the week where I do kind of go a little buck wild, but the other 6 days I am eating whole foods, clean, and I just feel my best when I eat that way. I do want to, take it from 6 days to 7 days a week. But anyway, so I challenged them to eat that way, and I'm going to show you guys the clips now, but I want to encourage you as well. I don't even want to challenge you. I don't want to even say challenge anymore. I just encourage you to focus on whole foods. Make the processed and the junk foods and added sugar like 5% of your diet. Okay? Everything else should be whole foods on a daily basis so you can feel your best. And I'm not even saying eat plant-based. You can still eat your chicken and your fish and your turkey, but, eat whole foods. Get rid of all the canned and the packaged stuff with the high amount of sodium. And if you look at them soups and stuff like that, they have like 1,900 grams of sodium or something. Anyway, so let me stop talking and get to these clips. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. This is my boss, Lonnie Tuck. He also participated in the 7-day Whole Foods Challenge. Lonnie, tell me about your experience. First, how many days of the 7 days did you do the challenge?
I did 7.
You did all 7?
I did all
Good
7.
for you.
I did all 7.
And how was your experience? How did you feel focusing on whole foods without the processed?
I felt really good. I noticed that my energy level and my headspace was a lot better.
Interesting.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
I have to say that you were a great coach.
Aww.
No, seriously, because the one thing that was really great was the coaching piece that you gave, Nicole, because on some days I would be like, I really want that candy bar, and then I get an email or I get a text message from you going, hey, how's the challenge going? And it's like, can't have that candy bar because Miss Nicole knows. So that was the good part. And I think for me probably was the most important piece because I do know how to eat right, but I just needed someone to stay on my ass.
Right.
That's the piece to remind me, oh, you're about to go down that hole.
Exactly.
Quick. And seeing your emails or seeing your text message or getting a message from you about certain foods and what to do kind of snap you out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Now you said you lost some weight?
I lost 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
In a week.
Wow.
Which was really good. I was working out on top of it, but the eating right was the best because I've been working out and I ain't been losing no weight.
Right, because fat loss and weight loss I feel, and I heard and read that is 80% of your diet.
It's your diet.
So the exercise is just like icing on the cake. It's just like it helps boost it, but it's 80% is from the diet.
Yeah, they say you can't outwork a bad diet.
Right.
So, as much as working out you can do, if you're not eating right, you're not going to have the results. So that was the big piece.
And if I can get that one day, a cheat day a week out of my life, then maybe I can.
Me too. But I would have been trying to do, Nicole, is have one thing that's a cheat.
Not a whole
day.
Not a whole day.
Just one
Right.
thing.
Right.
So if I want some ice cream,
Yes.
I'm gonna give myself some. I'm not gonna eat the whole pint.
Right.
That's why I try to buy those little ones.
Yeah.
The little ones. That's
Right.
enough. That's all I need. Or better yet, what I've been doing is like, okay, instead of having ice cream, I'll have low-fat yogurt, or I'll have pudding, or Jello.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's a substitute for when I have mine.
I feel it's okay to have a little treat, and it's just like if you're trying to lose or drop weight and you have a calorie budget, as long as it fits within that budget.
Right.
But you don't want to do it all the time because just
No.
processed foods aren't good for you.
No,
but
they're not.
every now and then, I feel like it's okay.
The other thing that I have to say with eating better foods is that I don't have as much indigestion.
Oh, that's good. That's a good thing.
I don't have much indigestion.
That's a great benefit. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nicole.
I appreciate you following
you.
the 7 days, except for that margarita you had.
Except for that margarita, I did have that margarita. And tell the truth, I'm gonna try to go for 30 days. Now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
go 30
good.
days.
You're gonna be all tiny by the time.
I want to be. I'm too big right now, Nicole. I'm too big. So
thank you
though.
so much. I
Thank
appreciate you.
All
All
right.
right. So this is my coworker Maricela. Hey Maricela.
Hi.
So first, okay, how many days of the 7 days did you actually do the Whole Foods challenge?
I think after you corrected me, it was like 5 or 4.
And what did I correct you on?
The cheese, the bread.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the kimchi because
Yeah, the kimchi, and that's like it's a vegetable, but it's just
Fermented. So.
But yeah, she said that, you guys, because the challenge was whole foods, so things that are not processed and that are just the way they are, right? So cheese is processed, bread is processed. So tell me about the experience of those 4 days that you did it. Like, how did you feel overall eating whole foods and focusing on not eating the processed stuff?
So I think I told you this in the chat. I just felt less sluggish, like overall lighter and not heavier. And then I felt like my energy was like cleaner, if that made any kind of sense.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally know. I usually eat like this 6 days of the week, so I totally understand what you said. Now, if I could just get it to 7 days, then we'd be all good. So you told me you lost some weight?
So I was like 185 at the start of the challenge, and I lost like 2 pounds.
Wow.
So I think it might have been. I also wasn't drinking like my coffee and stuff with the creamer, so maybe like the water.
Yeah, it might be water weight.
Yeah, I think it was probably that.
Yeah, because you won't lose 2 pounds of fat that quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
but
it's probably the water.
sometimes we still need to just get rid of the water. But anyway, so overall, you had a good experience?
Yeah, I did.
Are you going to continue? Are you going to go back to all your processed stuff? Or are you going to have a balance?
So I think I'm gonna have a balance. So after you told me to take off the bread, I was still eating the almond butter, except like it was like a spoonful of
Almond butter is
I
fine.
put the my little like flax chia mix, and then I had like blueberries or bananas or whatever
Yeah.
I had that day instead of the bread.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think I might still do that
Yeah.
in the mornings because I
Cool.
liked it.
Nice.
I thought I wasn't, but I did.
Well, thank you for sharing, Maricela.
Of course. Thanks, Nicole.
All right. So, everyone, this is my coworker Daniela, and she also participated in the challenge. So, first, Daniela, how long did you do? How many days did you do out of the 7? Did you do the complete or?
I didn't do the complete because I went camping over the weekend, and camping on a whole foods diet was really difficult. The last like 2 days didn't really go so well, but the first 5 days I did.
Okay, good. You did 5 out of 7. Not bad, not bad. So tell me about did you feel any difference? Did you have any benefits that you wanted to talk about, or how did you feel?
I definitely felt way better. I was just like all around, I mean, not having any processed food, so just like stopping myself from eating any type of junk food. Also just like a lot less carbs and stuff too was felt really good for me not to have. So all around, I would say I definitely felt a lot better, and I think I had a lot more energy too. I could feel it because I definitely from junk food like start getting really tired and just losing
Weighed down.
Exactly. So it felt much better.
Okay. Now carbs, the good kind of carb, complex carbs are good, like potatoes and rice, but you're talking about refined carbs, like the potato chips and bagels and
that
that
kind of
stuff.
stuff, because I tend to
Yeah.
like all the like white bread and pasta and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to give those things up. So giving them up for a few days was good. But yeah, I don't mean like the rice and the potatoes and stuff.
Yeah. So overall, you felt good. You felt a little different.
Yes, definitely.
That's good. Now, did you notice, like, because part of the challenge was also trying not to eat added sugar. I gave you guys a little 10-gram budget of added sugar, but did you find like you're looking at labels and noticing how much stuff has added sugar in it?
Yes, that was also like so weird realizing how much sugar, like even things that you think are like healthy, especially a lot of things that are kind of like targeted or like they're labeled vegan or something. So you just
Yeah.
think that means healthier. And then you
Yeah.
see added sugars and it's like always at least like 12 grams of added
Yeah,
sugar.
exactly. Vegan does not mean healthy. It just means no animal products.
Exactly.
So like you and I talked about this. Oreo cookies are vegan, but that's not healthy, right? The Nutter Butters are vegan. Fritos are vegan. There's so many vegan foods out there. It just means no animal products, doesn't mean healthy. So when you start looking at labels, you notice how much things have sugar in it. Like the plant-based yogurt that I was loving and I was eating every single day for 2 months. I didn't pay attention to the sugar. I was just like, oh, plant-based, it has 5 grams of protein. Then I looked at the label one day and I'm like, dang, I think it was 16 or 18 grams of added sugar. Now, normal, what do you call it? Natural sugar is fine, but when you have the added sugar, that's when it's like, you got to stay away from that. So yeah, I've been paying attention to my labels lately and I'm just like, and usually the only things that I'm using that on a consistent basis that might have the added sugar might be like, I don't know, like peanut butter might have 1 gram of added sugar or if you use some marinara sauce for your pasta or,
things like that you'd never think of though.
Yeah, and if it's like low amounts, it's fine. But when it's like 5 and 10, and it's just like it adds up. So anyway, well, thank you so much. I'm appreciative of you joining in on the challenge, and I hope that you continue to focus on whole foods. I mean, of course, we're going to always have our junk and our processed stuff. Majority of diet should be like whole foods because that's when you feel your best. As you said it.
I did. I've definitely been thinking about that a lot more and now realizing how many things I eat that are processed. Like I think I forgot how many things are processed, but I'm going to try to continue the whole foods as much as I can.
And then have your treats here and there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like, oh, I'm not going to ever eat this again because, that's not realistic. But if you try to focus on majority of your diet being whole foods, then you're good,
Exactly.
Or 80-20. I said 5% earlier, you guys, in my introduction, but I should have said 20%. Like 80% should be whole foods, 20% your junk and your process. But anyway, all right. Thank you so much for giving me this evening.
Of course. Thanks for putting me up to the challenge.
I'll see you tomorrow on video.
Tomorrow on video. I'll see you during introductions.
Yes. See you in the morning.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You too. Bye. Well, that concludes my video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing from my 2 coworkers and my boss about their experience on the Whole Foods Challenge. I do want to say that earlier I mentioned different types of whole foods, like, your beans, your rice, your vegetables and fruits and nuts and seeds. I forgot to say oats. Oats is a good one too, like for breakfast, oatmeal. That's a really good one. And I'm not talking about the processed one with all the added sugar and all the extra stuff in it. I'm talking about just plain oats where you can add your fruit and your berries and, maybe smash a banana in there to add the natural sugar flavor, or you can even use honey or maple syrup. But anyway, you guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and let me know you're watching. And I hope you will also adopt a overall whole foods diet. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.